A heads up for voters this week. The race for Georgia's Senate District 18 seat comes down to Election Day on Tuesday. Democrat Lamario Brown and Republican Stephen McNeel are making their final appeals to voters across 6 central Georgia counties. Hunter King spoke with both candidates today about their closing message.
As the clock ticks down, both candidates describe the final hours of the campaign in urgent terms. Brown calls it the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. McNeel's team knocked on more than 700 doors on Saturday alone.
You have your ordinary guy here. You know, Lamario Brown was born in Fort Valley. I went to school here in Fort Valley, Peach County High School, and Fort Valley State University as well. So, you know, I'm rooted here in District 18.
Brown served on the Fort Valley City Council. He says his local experience and roots in the community set him apart. He says he wants to focus on affordability and healthcare access.
We want to make sure we're strongly supporting farmers and small businesses, and also expanding access to healthcare and broadband. You know, one of the bigger issues we have here in a small community like Fort Valley, we don't have hospitals.
McNeel is a Bibb County attorney. He frames the race as a choice between Republican and Democratic policies. He visited churches on Sunday morning to meet voters.
It's important to have your voice heard and to be part of the civic process and to have somebody that you can vote for that represents your values in the Gold Dome as opposed to alternative values.
McNeel says he wants to work with Governor Kemp on tax cuts. He also supports property tax reform to help senior citizens and people on fixed incomes.
First thing is just work with Governor Kemp and the Senate Republican caucus on continuing to cut income taxes, find some meaningful property tax reform, continue to fight crime.
In the January special election, Brown led the first round with 37% of the vote. McNeel finished second with 21% as 5 Republicans split the field. 4 of those Republicans have now been eliminated, leaving Brown and McNeel in the runoff. Polls open Tuesday morning at 7. Reporting in Macon, Hunter King, 13 WMAZ News.
And District 18 covers all of Crawford, Monroe, Peach, and Upson counties, plus parts of Bibb and Houston counties. Voters can find their polling locations on the Georgia My Voter page. The winner will join the state Senate mid-session and can run again in the fall to win a full term.